Hey, it's been a minute, and I know a lot of y'all don't watch the whole video anyway, so I'm gonna keep this one short and simple, okay? This is Doom Eternal, 2020's quintessential first-person shooter developed by id Tech. Director Hugo Martin, some other guys, you know, they do their good work. I'm here to give you the scope of the game, and the scope of the game is large, much larger than my last project. So, without further ado, bada bing, bada boom. I was looking to chainsaw him. So the story of this game is, man, who the fuck gives a shit about any story in a Doom game? You're just fucking Doomslayer shooting everybody, killing all the demons. That's all the whole point of the game is. And there's like this one guy you meet, he's bald and ugly. You don't really care too much about him. But the main point of this game is the combat. And we're gonna get straight into it because there's a lot to take in. So if you played Doom 2016, you'll have a pretty decent idea of how the combat's gonna play out in this game. There are multiple arenas with many different enemy spawns, ranging from imps and regular zombies to much tougher opponents like Hell Knights or Barons or anything of the sort. And your main objective is to go through these levels designed by the level designers and destroy all the demons in each of these arenas. As you make your way through, you can go into exploratory areas where you can find secrets, upgrades to your weapons and suit, upgrades to your health, armor, and ammo, and all that stuff while you're killing everything. Alright? Your arsenal this time, you don't got a pistol. That thing fucking sucks. Who cares? All you got is your shotgun, your assault rifle, super shotgun, ballista, chain gun, BFG, Unmaker, and a new weapon to the series known as the Crucible. So you've got many different difficulties that range from all the easy, normal, hard, ultra violence, and then you got the real man's game, Nightmare, which I played through the game on, and let me tell you, this game doesn't fuck around. If you want to have an idea of how the game plays on Nightmare, that was a nice shot, right? Yeah, that's a pretty good representation of it. So a lot of these arenas are built up structures that have got walls and corridors and places where you can jump and dash across, make your way through. And you even got these monkey bars now. Apparently fucking Doomslayer, apparently he's been a lot more athletic than we thought he was. He's close to reaching Turok levels of athleticism. Besides your weapons, you get equipment that you can use. So the first one you get is the Flame Belch, and this thing, all it does is just lights enemies on fire that give you armor. A lot of your resources you get back and you have to manage through combat itself most of the time. And so you're going to be flame belching people when you want your armor back. You're going to be ice bombing people when you need space, or for certain upgrades that you get for the suit. You get your health back when you freeze them. You have your frag grenades for overall AoE damage that does a ton on all the enemies. And actually, now that I think about it, I should probably get on with the enemies, huh? Alright, this is my tier list. So they didn't really fuck up on any of the super heavy demons in the game. So from 2016 to this game, they really fucked up the Revenant. He's just some squishy dude who just flies around and gets shot at. And the Gladiator boss sucks too. Like, he really should have just been like a Marauder variant who just focuses primarily on deflecting projectiles and being a melee attacker. At least that's how I feel. So the main focus within the gameplay is these arenas with these enemies that are spawning into it in different waves. Blast through them all like a very high octane combat puzzle. You have a wide assortment of movement options as well as techniques like quick scoping or weapon swapping of the sort. But I'm not going to get too deep into that stuff. That's not what this video really is about. But the combat puzzle element itself is kind of what drives the game forward in a very interesting way. It's a lot of fun. So I'm pretty sure at this point we were supposed to get a soundtrack release for this game, but then this guy had a falling out with this guy, with this company, and then we never got the soundtrack. And it's a goddamn shame because this shit is way better than 2016's soundtrack, let me tell you that much. There's so many of these tracks that just pump you up so hard, man, during all these combat arenas. Like even after I got hit by all those tennis balls, like, I still want to go back in and like fuck shit up, dude. It's like that's just what it does to you. The music, it's just really, really sick. And I'm starting to see a trend here with these games that I'm looking into, and I think music, surprisingly enough, is important in video games. Whoa. Well, alright, it looks like we're about to hit the 6-minute mark on this video, so Doom Eternal is a good game. I'm still playing the game after having already beaten through it a Nightmare. I'm not playing Ultra Nightmare. That sounds like a fucking headache, so fuck that. But this game, I just keep coming back to it. I don't know, there's just something about going through these levels again, especially the master levels, and just having a great time, you know, trying to learn all the brand new enemy spawns and arenas and going back to them and just doing all this stuff. The combat puzzle is kind of addicting if you ask me. Like, it's just something about it that can just draw you back in whenever you feel like playing it. And I think at the end, that's what's gonna have the lasting power that the other Doom games had too. And in this case, this game is just a culmination of all of these different mechanics that when you start comboing them together, like, it just flows so well. And it's so easy to just get lost within the combat puzzle. And so, for my recommendation, I bought this game for 20 bucks on Steam. So, if you see it full priced, you should go for it. But there's also DLC coming out, so maybe you should wait until it's $20 again, and then just pay $60 for a whole game with all of the DLC included in it. Yeah, just do that. Save money, but play good games. I guess that's it.